You guys, don't be shocked if a lot of what we do here is on a small scale. And there's a very huge possibility of changing, like, in other words, lowering and raising densities.
All right, there's people that do this. I usually don't. It didn't used to happen to me too much, right? Bear with this. I got a flashlight on. But I just came out of the office. It got dark. It's like 7. If you want to call that an office, well, you can't see it, but it's a tractor trailer. I realize on that side it says save up to 25% on groceries. So that's my office. Anyway, look, you guys, I know they did this. There's like, watch this. All right, let me show it to you first. So let's drag it out. Okay, it's upside down. This is what they do. Oh god, it's freezing. This is what they do, right? With their big ones. Okay, there's another here. He knows. Look, there's no way. I'm across from the airport. There's no. There's this stuff, but it's not really like that. Like, it's upside down. It was brought out of there and put. So here's the thing. If it was, hold on, I'm freezing. I was all of a sudden I realized how cold I was because it must have been really warm inside. I didn't realize it, and then it came out. And it's 57 still, but man, it feels like it's like 20. So anyway, just really quick. When I walked out and saw that thing upside down like that, it was amazing. They actually do that to hide in a big scale. So they'll take in places where they can't make blatant structures, they just don't for whatever reason. They'll take a tree like that, like a bushy tree, and they'll turn it upside down. Like not a big one, but one where it's, it depends. I've seen them do it with, fairly decent sized ones at the petroglyphs. Last night I get home, same thing. I left here. I get home and there's this white, it's still there. I'll show it to you when I get there this time.
By the way, every time I come down this road, this light starts to blink.
I was like, I just blow it off. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, so there's channels that cover that stuff. I don't really like, I like to show the stuff that I can, basically prove to you. Like maybe I can say something now because I'm showing you this great structure. Maybe you'll believe me when I say this. That type of thing. So it's a little bit, I don't know, I just feel better that way. There's people out there that, that do the gifting and exchange these things and they leave things, but man, no matter where I go lately, it's right there. And little gifts. Like, it's almost from the little guys. Like this really round, like white, interesting rock is just sitting right in front of my steps on the trailer. So sorry, this is boring. Just wanted to let you know, just starting to document that a little bit, because if it keeps happening, this guy just pulls right out in front of me. At least I'll be like, all right, it happened again, and I don't make a big deal about it, because, I couldn't even swear it, like, there could be explanations. I don't know, that one just now is pretty crazy, you guys. I was just out there, like, not that long ago. It's not windy, it's not rainy, there's no, there is that stuff under the trailer, but it's a different type of wood, like, like a brush, a different type. And it's like, it's always there, it doesn't like blow away, it's like part of the ground or something. So, anyway, just wanted to do that tonight. I guess you could zoom in, as long as it's lit up where you're zooming to. Okay, so something I don't do all the time, but this one was pretty cool, and I've been seeing similar situations. Let's make it bigger. Hold on, I'm gonna have to cough. Excuse me, let me clear my throat. So, I don't know if this is it. So Dave does a breakdown on it. Dave is, in fact, it's lighting up his face on my camera. I'll ask him if this is okay. I decided to do it just because it's in front of me. Like it's going to take me a minute or two here. So it's interesting. Let's just play it. I decided to keep it smaller because if I make it big, it's, it's like a trail cam or like a security camera. So here we go. Watch the speed. You can see it here. Let's see if I can get it where. I don't know. Yeah, you can see it. Watch again. Watch from here to here. Trying to get it where. There it is. There it is. See that? Yeah. All right. So the first thing I notice, I won't go crazy with it. Okay. So right away, just unbelievably conveniently, this thing leaves from a trident type situation, like a part of their system. There's a trident. I don't care if it's in the people's. Now I'm realizing it doesn't matter. When I say I don't care, I mean it doesn't matter if it's in someone's driveway. It's still these tridents or trident-like trees are all theirs. I mean, it just can't be a coincidence that he leaves from there. So high speed. I mean, I think these guys are working in a different. You know what it is? It's not that's not a Bigfoot. That's what it is. It's part of Bigfoot, though. So I just want to make it clear that I mean, I couldn't swear to God that's not, but I believe it's just one of what I call the others. But certainly a part of their situation, he's leaving a trident. So good job, Dave, either way. Dave knows what time it is. You know what I mean? He knows the structures. He knows the timestamps. He knows, I see him, he's in my group, and he's also does his own thing. I think he has a YouTube channel. I'll ask him, and then all I'll do is put his link to his YouTube channel in the description if I use the video. So that was good enough. I know you guys saw it. You can probably rewind it if you want to see it again. Over and out. So Dave, good job. And then of course, like I said, I'll ask him and make sure it's okay. I was just scrolling down Dave's, just in case he says yes. I was just going to show another. You know, this is it's actually coming out better on the camera, but you can see how they do it. You know, it's the one thing. It's like, oh, you would think people would be like, oh, gee, I'm being fooled. Show me how. Instead, they're like, no, that's not possible. In fact, I'm seeing an entire situation there. I'd like to ask him more about that picture, but you see this guy? I'm even getting, my camera's lighting him up, like squaring him off. He's hiding in there, and then if you really look closely, so this is where I come in. This is what I have figured out. Okay, you really look closely, you'll see the X's. I mean, I'm talking about X's that are not, they're there. As you can see the knobs on that one. You can just see this whole situation. It looks like it's, I mean, to me, if you just get rid of the Facebook part, like you just in this glare or whatever, I mean, it looks like a Slayer album, you know, or like a Metallica album back in the '80s. You can see there's non-pareidolia faces. I mean, where is it? Right there. This guy in particular with his head. Now it's a pretty blurry picture actually. The camera does help clear it up. So sometimes that works for you guys. I want to recommend, you know, using a magnifying glass, using your cell phone camera is really the best. So people are like, Mark, I see these, everyone sees, I can't see what they're talking about. Yeah, you just pause it and just take your cell phone camera and hold it over it. It'll really help clear up the image. You know, the higher the res is set on your camera, the better. Wow, look at this guy. I wonder if Dave even saw him back here. Look at that one. Ooh, that's a good one there. You know what I mean? You can call this stuff pareidolia, like you see, you pick out a face all you want, but which is probably not, to be honest with you. But let's work with what we can see, and that's these guys. And I'm telling you, there is a whole situation, like a lot going on right there. There is, man. Let me tell you something. I've already said it, but I'll say it again. I'll be the first to tell you that there's more of them than there is of us. Is that the one? I think it's, yeah, I picked it up because I came in last night. So I filmed this upside down thing, right, last night at the shop. I'll put it in if you can see. This rock, I put it there last night, it was right there. It was just sitting right there, this white rock. You know, it's not always the most exciting thing, you know. Like I tell Brandon when he's here sometimes, like, you know, reality is often disappointing in a sense. Like, you know, we want everything to be like the movies, you know, you want them to mind speak to you, you know, it's nothing is what you think it is. It's nothing. We've watched too many movies, you know, but anyway, they left me that rock. It was just sitting there. We were watching. And your car just got me. It's just on. Oh, Head of State. It's Chris Rock. I don't know if it's any good. It just came on. So you guys, the reason I'm showing you this is because a lot of people don't realize free movies, YouTube. It's YouTube movies and shows. They have 142 million subscribers, almost as much as me. And it's pretty good. I mean, most of them are older, but there's some decent movies on there. Like I watched Weekend at Bernie's. Come on, that's the best movie. And then I watched Weekend at Bernie's 2, which was like, it's not free, but you had to buy it. So I actually bought Weekend at Bernie's 2 for like $7 because I just wanted to have it. That's it, you guys. Great day last time I went out. I didn't do too much filming. It was...
Wait, how'd you know that?
I'm waiting to go back into this place for the whole day. Today was the first morning where... Hey, let me turn this off. This is ridiculous. Today is the first morning where... sorry about that. It's 44 degrees, and it's not going to go up any higher today, and it's a little overcast. We got everybody out here today. Poor Helka. She still needs a home, you guys. Have a great day. I'm gonna go out tomorrow. See, look at today. It's just like really cold. It's no big deal. It's my first day of just kind of chilling. Like I'm making a video. I'm gonna start making a video right now. They're selling because he bites people. Good boy. I feel bad if Lee's here. He has to wear that. I know you think you feel bad for him, but he doesn't learn. Like he bit me in the heel, in my back of my thigh when I was going after a horse one day. I don't think there was a lot of people around. I don't think he realized it was me. He just did it like it's like a reaction, and Lee loses her mind. And I was like, listen, he doesn't know. See, there's Helka just barking. This is my morning, so let's get my hard drive out, which is right here, and we're gonna I've recommended this. This is that 5 or 6 terabyte hard drive from Seagate. The Seagate's always sucked, but they've redeemed themselves with this new 5. I think it's a 5 terabyte. With professional recovery if anything ever happens to it. Anything. You can throw it against the wall and just have them recover it if you want. So I think that's a pretty good deal. You guys over and out. Have a great day. Tomorrow's a whole day out for me, I believe. We'll see how it goes. It's the weather, This is my least favorite time. If you can hear it, I'm very thankful, but at the same time, a little aggravated because I can't just be in here. Like I gotta do something. I know let me just explain. I know there's Shadow. There's people that, in your current situation, there would be nothing almost better than going into an RV and just hiding out. Even if it's 100 below zero, you don't care. You're gonna put your movie on, get by the fire. It's a fake fire. Hey, fake fire. But it's not what you think. That gets old really quick. It's very lonely. I'm having water problems still, and it's pretty brutal after 5 years of this. Well, 3 years of this. So I think it's almost 4 years of this, and. Like at the same time, I'm very thankful. Thank you. Oh, huge shout out to Sharon this morning. And who else? A couple other people too. I wanted to shout out to. Sharon just made my morning this morning. I woke up because remember, you guys, like as much help as I have, there's never quite enough. So I just want. Jennifer, I wanted to thank too today. My number one member, Jen. I just wanted to say thank you to her. There's Helka. This is too boring, so let me turn it off. You guys have the best day ever. So we're all done.
You're either a coward or a liar. That's what I think. Right? Because I only know I love my wife when we are fighting.
That's snow. Actually, here, it's hard to see. I don't know why it won't come up in the camera. You can see it perfectly. So that's all snow there. That's all snow. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. It's not just snow. It's actually like a lot of snow up there. You can't see any brown. See that? That's all snow. It's a lot of snow. And then there's clouds mixed in, so it's what's making it hard to see. I can't believe it. I can't believe that. That means Bigfoot Universe has got snow. Do I go up there? I'm not going out today. I'm going to, believe it or not, there's other work involved in this whole situation. Like computers and 5 years of files that are just in shambles all over the place. I think I'm gonna go down today because it's actually cold. It's 44. I don't know if you can see, but it says 44. And it's overcast. It's a perfect day, and it's Sunday, so I grew up, I was always one of those. I was one of those kids that was raised in a Christian family, and Sunday you just, it wasn't that you could, you're allowed to work Sunday. We weren't one of those people that said you couldn't, you're not allowed to work Sunday. I don't think God cares. Why would he care? You're working. So God insists that you watch Netflix all day on Sunday? I don't believe that. Hey Salem. What's up, Salem? Good boy. Freak of nature, that dog. He's a good boy though. Come here. Come here. He's bit some people. He's bit me, like Drew Blood. He does it when you're not looking. He makes some more mess. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Okay, that's Salem, you guys. Good boy today. Salem's a good boy. Salem's a good boy. Yes, he is. You're being a good boy. I told everyone that you were a good boy. Yeah, good boy. I was just filming a little clip. He came up.
Oh, no, I thought you were leaving.
Yeah. No. The trick because now, see, I have had this thing with the animals. Since I've been there, all the animals love me, right? So even Lisa's like, I don't understand why they all think you're like, all the animals run to you, and I was like, yeah, I can't help it. I'm just, I have a gift, and but really, it's just, it's conditioning. It's just treats, and which they don't really get here. So that's how I do it. So Helka pulling out. She was like at the end of the driveway. She just wants to go with me so bad. She got a Hostess coffee cake. So that's why they love me. And I know, but I'm also, have a certain touch with animals. Like, I'm not saying I'm better than like you guys. I'm just, I'm just kind, and, I get, like, Charles makes fun of me, go boy. I think a lot of it's just our tone, it's kindness. Animals, not some animals are so stupid that it doesn't matter what you do, like Copper. But other ones are very intelligent. They're very smart. Like, they respond to kindness, and love. Just like, most of us. When someone's like overly nice to you, like you almost like in public, you almost like turn your head these days. Like, okay, is something wrong with her that she's nice? Because that's the way I am. I walk around all day long wherever I am, and I'm gonna make that person. Maybe I make myself look crazy sometimes, but I don't know. I just try to leave wherever I go. Even if I'm having the worst day, I want that person to have, especially, if you're working like at retail or you work at a cash register, or, most likely this life isn't the best life in the world. And so when I leave, and they're there working, on Sunday morning. So when I leave that store, there's usually a smile on the face of the person I leave. I don't care if it's a guy, girl, some old man, no matter what, I'm just there to make them happy. I've always been that way. California plates. Over now.
Guys, I might have put in like a minute of these next two clips, but I wanted to show you the two awesome deer I found.
Guys got devastated. This is the other side of their if you were to walk across the street from like out my car and just go in the woods, this is where it is, and it really, really got burnt down. Like really, really crazily burnt down. I feel really bad for them. I don't think it's a good thing. Like I told them, like I know you guys are okay, but I'm just sorry. Like I don't know how emotional they seem to get. So they're so into building those structures and so proud of them that I can't imagine that there's not some sentimental issues. It's where they are. I don't know, though. I think it's, I don't think it's the end of the world either. I'm just concerned if it's needed. That's all. Does that make sense? Like if they want me to be sad, I am so sad for them. If it's no Mark, we're fine. It's no big deal. I see. Now you can really see. You'd never been able to see that before. I don't know what burnt to let you see it, but all the way up. Ooh, that's interesting in there. Right over the river. There's some cows. I was wondering, how did that get there? It's just sitting there. That's a kill. It's not a person, that's a kill. Look at the white triangle at the top. You never used to be able to see there before. It really got thinned out. I've always wanted to walk up there. Kind of unusual. Check it out. You got, well, there's more down the road. There's a big version of, well, actually, it's a baby. But you got Yeti and you got Copper again. What do you want to bet the black one's smarter than the orange one? Look at his eyes. Yeah. The black ones are way smarter. I don't know what it is. It's like the red ones are like half mental, and then he looked at me like, what? What'd you say? Good boy. Who's a good boy? Not you. You guys are mean. Oh, we got someone trying to come through. What's on the other side down there? Oh, there's a motorcycle down there. There's a guy. That's a guy stuck on the other end, waiting for them to move. See him? Let me go talk to him. He's on a BMW. Hey, Mommy. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. It's okay. You guys just freak yourselves out. Come on. Oh, he probably couldn't get through there because if they panic. Oh, there's another one too. I'm trying to walk up the hill. You guys are crazy. See him? Let's see what these guys have to say. I didn't put the camera on their face. I didn't feel right. You guys, it was a husband and wife team. They had to be in their 60s. They both had huge GS adventure bikes, and they drove from Michigan. I'm like, what? I go, this time of year you drove from Michigan? He's like, yeah. I was like, she actually just tipped over because it was the cow situation. She actually went to put her foot down or something, and the bike tipped over, and they had to take everything off to pick the bike back up. That's how heavy those adventure bikes are. I told her as soon as I pulled away, like, I am so impressed with you. Two beautiful bucks, you guys. Oh yeah, this is all the hunters. That's all they want to know is where these guys are. Only I know. Good boys. Oh, there's another one right there. It's not as big. It was weird. The deer itself is every bit, if not bigger than those two, but the horns weren't as big. That was strange. He's just a big deer. You know, this is a real active spot of theirs too. This corner. It's an amazing thing how I always find them around them. I remember finding this new work they did right here. You see? Oh, sorry. Oh man, I just messed it all up. Sorry, guys. There's a new X right there and everything. And I zoomed across when the leaves aren't there, and I filmed. I think I filmed them over there somewhere in this spot, like I never had seen before. And then, you know, it's always interesting to find them. Oh look, so is that my spot? Let's look down on it. It's not mine, but it's not far from it. It's not that interesting, I'll tell you, where it's been burnt, like I thought it would be. I was so excited to walk through the burnt forest, and after I did it for a while, I was like, all right, I can leave now. It's not quite as, oh, did they get it? I think they got. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. One of my special places. I haven't, no, they didn't get it because I'm not there yet. Duh. I'm just really worried about a special place of mine. I'm not going to go in there today. I should go in. I haven't been there this year, but look at the doubles. This is anything they do the trident. Just trident. I have the doubles, and there's a trident. Unique trident. Wow, Michigan. I said, they're like, we're sorry. I was like, you're the right. I said, the right guy is coming up the road. They're looking at me like, what? I said, because I said I'm an adventure rider too. They're like, oh, okay. You understand? I was like, yeah, I totally do. And we talked for a while. It was kind of cool. This little spot I always found interesting. It goes straight down right there. It's the interesting part about this road. If you didn't get stopped by a tree, you would just go, and it happened here, just right here somewhere. Remember last year I showed you? A car went right off. I don't think he died, as far as I know. They don't really tell you. See when they touch like that? I don't know if you saw that. They make an arch. That means they're right in there. That's how I found Bigfoot Universe.
Now, could one just do that? Absolutely, I think. But you can tell, you know, if you know the structures and stuff in their system, you'll know when it's theirs. And if you don't believe me, just find that and then walk in the woods. And there they'll be. Or an upside down trident isn't too bad either. What's this little landing? I don't remember that being so big right there. You could almost camp out there. Or no.